Guys, Eidul Adha is at the corner, and right now we need your help. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Last year we had our Eidul Adha, and it was such a sad experience because while people were slaughtering animals and sharing and eating together with their families, we were here in the villages with our new Muslims stranded and they couldn't get any meat. Luckily, one NGO was also distributing food for their people somewhere, and they just gave us something small that we distributed it among ourselves. But right now, we would not wish this to continue or to happen again, and that is why we need your help. Salim, what happened last year, please?
So last year we had a guy who donated for us, and that I think plus I support. So we had support for 2 sheep. Okay, we got 2 sheep from an organization, and the 2 sheep were distributed among.
The 2 sheep were for individuals who just sent
individuals.
Like
they sent monies, yes, of course. Individual monies they sent for their qurbani, and then we distributed it among 11 villages.
Okay, mashallah.
2 sheep, 11 villages, and the population was almost
imagine
almost 400 people.
Subhanallah.
And then they were supposed to depend on 2 sheep.
Yes.
2 sheep, just 2 sheep.
For over 400 people, grown adults and children.
It was quite a stress, and so. We did our best, even though some of them were not happy, okay? Because some of the villages, there was an organization that was doing qurbani for their villages. And that village, they had their own in a very special way. And those villages are closer to each other. So what we did for them, yes, they were happy with what they did for them, but you can tell, okay? From when you look at somebody's dish and then you look at your own dish, you can tell there's a very
like
vast
they slaughtered cow, right?
Yeah, they slaughtered cows.
Cows, how many?
6 villages with 6 cows.
Each village has a cow.
Each village had 1 cow. And so six cows for 6 villages.
And we were slaughtering 2 sheep for how many villages?
For 10, I think 11 villages. 400 people. Yeah, and then in this number of villages. So indeed we were so short-handed.
And constrained.
We were very constrained. It was a sad experience. I wish there was something I could do more. But in fact, you see, that very same time, there's another district we had started doing dawah for. And that place had about 6 or 7 villages. Yes, 6 or 7 villages were in those areas. And then those villages, I bought them 1 bag of rice. I gave it to the one who is controlling that place. I gave him 1 bag of rice. And then he managed to slaughter his own goat. Cut the goat into smaller pieces because they are new Muslims. They don't know how the Eidul Adha goes about. But where we are currently, they are exposed to Muslims. Okay. And the sad part about village Muslims here is they don't have how do you call it? They don't have the resources for themselves, so it becomes difficult for them to support other people as well. So that was a difficulty we were having in this part. And this time around, we hope and pray things become different with the help of our audience. We hope to turn things around.
One thing I realized was that they were doing comparison. You know, there's 6 villages that had cows, and they that didn't get cows, the 10 or 15 villages that couldn't get the cows. They were worried that why should they even be Muslim before this season?
Exactly. You see, the Northerners, we have a different lifestyle. Okay, we have a feeling that the young must always give this thing reverence to the older. And when it comes to matters like this, it doesn't have to do with who is old and who is young. It's about who came first. And so they came first. Those who were complaining were the ones wwho came to the religion first.
They accepted Islam from us. And then other group went to accept Islam with other people.
Exactly.
So
they were thinking that, in fact, what happened was the organization, when they came, they had us help them to locate the villages. That was all we did. We showed them the villages. That's all, because they said they needed villages around. We just pointed them to the villages.
So a different organization was sponsoring those cows. And we were not part of that organization.
At all, completely.
So the people were blaming us. Why should other people get cows and they don't get cows?
Exactly, that was the problem. I found it very difficult to explain to them that
it's not us.
And in fact, one of the villages it's split into 2. It's one village split into 2. They are one of the villages that got a cow. Okay. Even those group, in that group was a headache for me. So yes, we took it upon ourselves to do the work of Allah.
Right now, I think a cow cost around 6,000 thereabouts.
Exactly.
You understand? Even in village, cow is expensive.
It's expensive.
To get a good strong cow, you got 6,000 Ghana cedis. You understand? So in dollars, that would be something around how much
close
are we looking at?
$500.
Yes.
Yeah. Should be enough to buy one cow.
To buy one cow. Yeah.
Exactly.
Around $500 should be enough to buy a cow in the northern part of Ghana. So if you want to send your donation, kindly contact the number you're seeing on the screen. We'll buy the cow. We'll let you know this is your cow. When we are slaughtering it, you get the evidence of every single step we take relating to your donation.
Last year I remember one of the brothers who donated the sheep.
Yes.
He said he didn't want to see a picture of it. He didn't want to see a
anything
video,
about
nothing
the
about it. Because he had his own personal reasons. He trusted we would do the job for him. And alhamdulillah, we're able to do the job for him. So if we were ready to do it for those who didn't want to see the picture and the videos, you can trust us to do for those who are ready to see the videos.
So if you want to donate a sheep costs around how much?
A sheep this morning we're doing comparison in price, and it's about 1,100, 1,200.
1,200
for one sheep.
So in US dollars, that's around $150. You understand? You can get a sheep, a good sheep that you can use to help. So any amount you have, if you have 10 cedis, you have 50 cedis, that doesn't mean you shouldn't donate. Please kindly send your donation, and we'll be grateful because we'll get the small money you send, and then
you might be able to get a very big sheep from it.
Inshallah. So thank you very much, guys. We hope that you start sending your donation. And we'll be very grateful for your time. Barakallah fiku, brother Salim. We are really grateful for your time. Assalamu alaikum
wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Kindly go to YouTube and subscribe to The Village Muslim. Don't forget to click the bell button.